using facial recognition software to help identify dead Russian soldiers. Ukraine has made headlines with this idea.
So the use of this new facial recognition could, in some respects, be a game changer for the Ukrainians. Joining me now is the CEO of Clearview AI, Hoan Ton-That, who I should disclose I initially met through my father, who represents Clearview. Welcome to the show. It is great to have you here.
Thanks, Dan, for having me on. It's great to be here.
So explain to me how this happens. You just write a letter to the Ukrainians that says, "Dear Ukrainian government," and they accept it?
Well, when I started seeing the images coming out of the Ukraine, it was really upsetting and devastating because you see children, women, just, and
it's tough to watch.
It's really tough to watch, right? And so, started to have a lot of uptick, and people were saying, what can we do as a company? A lot of companies were asking. And so when I saw some of the video footage, too, of these captured Russian soldiers who clearly really didn't want to be there, I realized, well, perhaps facial recognition could be of use.
The facial recognition software has been provided by US startup Clearview AI. The company offered its service free of charge to Ukraine right after the Russian invasion. Clearview claims that their search engine can access more than 2 billion images from vKontakte, a popular Russian social media service. Why does the Ukraine do it? As a courtesy to the mothers of those soldiers, we are disseminating this information over social media to at least let families know that they've lost their sons and to then enable them to come to collect their bodies. Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, who is also head of the Digital Transformation Ministry, said in an interview. They say the company has built its database by taking images from social media platforms and other sources without getting users' consent beforehand. In Italy, for example, authorities have filed a lawsuit against Clearview, demanding that all collected data on Italian citizens will be erased. Clearview continuously claims they are only using legal methods, but in the eyes of many experts, has failed to verify that claim so far.
To match people's faces with billions of images scraped off social media websites and shares them with security agencies. CBS News correspondent Errol Barnett spoke to Clearview AI's co-founder and chief executive officer in his first network TV interview, and you're here with me now. So Errol, good morning. Tell me about what the CEO said.
Well, Hoan Ton-That says he wants you and the general public to trust him. The 31-year-old says his company's facial recognition technology is only available to law enforcement right now, and it is to be used to identify potential criminals. But there are serious questions about whether this software is too invasive.
Right now, we have billions and billions of images from millions of different websites all across the open internet.
This is what Clearview AI's database would look like to law enforcement, says founder Hoan Ton-That, if, for example, they were searching for me. I mean, I got to say, it's slightly unnerving seeing someone able to scroll through so many images of my face.
But you have to remember that this is only used for investigations after the fact. This is not a 24/7 surveillance system.
And I'm sorry, sorry, I lied.